is my guardian. It is his brother, his elder brother.
Ah, that accounts for it. Of course, you're quite sure it is not Mr. Ernest Worthing who is your guardian?
Right. In fact, I am going to be his.
I beg your pardon.
Dearest Gwendolyn, there is no reason why I should make a secret of it to you. Ernest and I are married.
My darling Cecily, I'm afraid there must be some slight error. Mr. Ernest Worthing is engaged to me. The announcement will appear in the Morning Post on Saturday at the latest.
I'm afraid you must be under some misconception. Ernest proposed to me just 10 minutes ago.
It is certainly very curious, for he proposed to me yesterday afternoon at 5:30.
May I offer you tea, Miss Fairfax?
Thank you. Detestable girl, but I require tea. No, thank you. Sugar is not fashionable anymore.
Cake or bread and butter?
Bread and butter, please. Cake is rarely seen in the best houses nowadays. You have filled my tea with lumps of sugar, and though I most distinctly asked for bread and butter, you have given me cake. I am known for the gentleness of my disposition and the extraordinary sweetness of my nature. But I warn you, Miss Cardew, you may go too far. Oh!
To save my poor, innocent, trusting boy from the machinations of any other girl, there are no lengths to which I would not go!
From the moment I met you, I distrusted you. I knew that you're false and deceitful. I am never deceived in such matters. No. My first impressions of people are invariably right. Ernest.